Let's go back to Elle in South Carolina.
Thank you, Maddie. You're taking a look at Colonial Life Arena. They've opened up the building and open practice before the women's basketball team gets ready to open up their season in Paris. They leave tomorrow. And in the meantime, they've allowed us to come and infiltrate their court. Deb, Antonelli, Elle, Duncan standing here with Coach Staley. Coach, I'll be the ignorant one. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Who are these dudes?
These dudes are the highlighters.
Okay.
They're the highlighters because they actually are the main reason why we are as successful as we are. They're students, they're male practice players, they come here, they're committed. We win championships, they get rings. Like, several of them have gotten a national championship ring from 2022.
Wow.
So anytime we win, they win because their dedication and sacrifice is just as much as our players.
I just happen to be wearing the same color. You going to put me in?
Yeah.
I mean, I can shoot it a little.
Yeah, I'm going to put you in on offense. Defensively, we're going to have to substitute for you, Debbie.
Yeah. Dawn, how about the pace, the depth, the length? It all looks like it's familiar for the way you play, but there's something a little different this year.
We can shoot. We can shoot. And this is without Camila Cardoso and Ashlyn Watkins.
Mm-hmm.
You come, Elle, you bring us here on a night that they have class. So they get to miss practice.
Oh, man.
They get to miss practice, but it allows some other players to step up and get some reps that they haven't gotten in the last couple of practices.
You say shooting the ball better. How does that change the space around the floor when Cardoso is on the court?
Well, I mean, we're giving our guards the green light to shoot it. All of our guards had the green light to shoot it last year, previous years, but these players actually, they've built confidence. Like our guard play, a lot of them getting extra workouts with Winston, our post play. Coach Boyer wanted the post players. Like she wanted to work with them, and I know that they've gotten better because of it. We have to do this together. Yes, we're talented, but we're a little bit inexperienced, and because of that, we have to do it together.
You say that, and we talked about what you're trying to replace and how many of your top scorers you lost last year, 5 of your top 6 leading scorers. And still, in your first 9 games, 4 of them are against top 16 teams. Why did you want to test your team so early right away?
Well, for as long as I've been a coach, since I was at Temple University, we like to play November, December for March and April. Like, we're going to test and measure where we are, see what kind of pivoting we need to do if we need to pivot, or if we can lock and load and play with the very best this country has to offer, we're going to do it. So I'm good with the schedule. I'm always good. Whether we win, lose, or draw, I'm good with the schedule because at some point, this young, inexperienced team is going to grow up. And it's going to grow up when they need to grow up. But they're hungry now.
You said, Coach, you know when your team is done when it comes to practice. What do they? But you've been on a lot of courts too, Debbie. How do you know when your team is done?
You can feel like that it was intense for the first hour and a half, and usually, if we didn't have the people here and the music here, it would have probably died down a little bit sooner. But they're extra hyper because we got cameras, we got action, we got fams, so. Their candles lit a little bit longer. The wick is a little bit stronger. But it's wiltering.
Yeah.
Well, it's not sloppy, and it is full court, and you are showing multiple defensive looks out here,
as
which
they
is
turn
very much a
as they
staple.
turn the ball over. I mean, I like it. They're committed. I think the highlighters do a great job of challenging us. It's not very often that we beat them. It's not very often because they're that good and they're committed and great guard play, great bigs, and they're coachable. It's a win-win situation for us.
Well, this is certainly a win-win situation for us. We get to talk with Coach as she's really like keeping. I see that you want to say some things. I'm going to let you get back to saying some things without a hot mic.
It's a hot mic, so I can't. Y'all be using the censor button.
You notice she doesn't use a whistle. That means she's got total command of what's going on out here.
100%. That is a great indicator.